Just love that. I just love it. My creepy music. All right. Let's get down to business here. So right now in Once Human over on the custom Once Architect server, they're doing a competition, and that competition's called Pixel Invasion. Runs from now until the 24th of August 2026. It's a Once Architect event, and I am going to build something for it. Theming is Pixel Invasion, and there are people building all kinds of Minecraft-like thingies. So I'm going to take a shot at it. Now, I haven't played Minecraft in a very long time. So first I got to find a good spot. Right. Then I got to figure out what I want this thing to look like. And then I got to figure out if it works. There you go. If you haven't been following along at home, I also just created this spot. So this is for the container build, right? What you do is you put together a sample of 3 containers, and I made myself a little containerized lighthouse, which I am happy to give a quick tour of as soon as I figure out what's going on with my inventory and why I'm so heavy. 729 spoiled food, that could have a lot to do with it. What else am I over encumbered with? Oh, there we go. 465 seawater. Let's jump back. Here we go. Feeling much better. So this, me, Maya, and Aaron got together and we built this wonderful house. So the idea is that it's 3 containers, right? So you've got 1 container side by side, 2 containers, and then 1 up on top. So what you do is you build within those constraints, right? So here's one of the containers. We built a little mini kitchen. Nice, right? And then over here, there's like a little middle area to the hallway. Then we go upstairs, and upstairs we've got this little bedroom, cozy little bedroom behind the ivy, and a nice deck to go out. But what's going on with this place is that it is a lighthouse. So there you go. So we built out this place as a container home lighthouse. There you go. But I didn't bring you here to stare at this work. I brought everybody here so that I could work on the next project. Right? So I'm going to go out here. Oops, got some leaves on my face there. And we're going to move down over this way, down the beach. One of the nice things about the Once Architect servers is you have the ability to have multiple territories, up to 4 or 5 I think it is. So what I did was I just put this territory right next to the other territory. But this guy is going to move. Right? So I'm going to actually have to move this guy because I don't think... Oh, I can expand this guy. Alright, let me level him up. So now I've got a full-size territory, which I'm kind of in the middle of. And I think this is actually gravity, right? Ooh, it is gravity. Yeah. So it's not dream, because you can't build me the dream site. It is a gravity spot, which is nice, but has nothing to do with what I'm doing. So let me just get up here in the air. Take a look at this. That is just about the middle right there. So I think essentially what I'm going to try to do, or what I'm thinking about doing for this pixel invasion, is building a Minecraft-looking treehouse. Right now, I mean, it's like my idea is much bigger than my ability, to be clear, right? Build mode, F. That's the middle. Okay, so let's go. Alright, so we're going to call that the middle of the property here. We're going to have to think about this. So, as with any good tree, you've got to have a sufficiently large trunk, right? And I'm thinking, oops, okay, did you screw up? What am I going to do? 1, 2, 3, 4 by 4 maybe? Then I'll worry about roots and things. When I get to that point. But I think the key here is the pixelated look of it all, right? And how do I accomplish that? I'm gonna bop over here into Discord, and I is going to be joining me for what do you call it? Moral support and building support. Jump over here. There we go. And whoopsie. And hello. See, I just said you were coming, and you showed up. So I'm streaming, and I just sent you an image in Discord of what I'm working on today. So I wanted to build something. So it's Pixel Invasion, which is kind of goes along with the whole Once Human Minecraft theme. It's not that bad. I think it is. I mean, you know how Minecraft looks, how it's very blocky, right? So I think our challenge is going to be how to build this, what I want to build, in the space that we have, right? So I'm just trying to get an idea of how high up I can actually go. I'm right next to the container lighthouse down on the beach. Kind of wondering how tall I can make this thing. So the idea is to make a Minecraft Treehouse. Which means first I gotta make a tree. But the nice thing is that everything in Minecraft is square, right? So that makes building, at least initially, pretty easy. I mean, I have an idea of how I think I want the outside to look, right? I'm not sure yet, but it's going to be like a combination. All these colors are so. It's like. There we go. Right? No, I don't think it'll be that bad. But I think that by looking at if we no, it's just a box at this point. You can break something and put a door there if you like. But I'm trying to find the right textures to give it that like Minecrafty feel of blocks. Yeah, I'm missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which I probably want to have for this, but I don't know. As the rain stops, the pitter-patter subsides. It's going to work or not. But like when you look at the pixelated stuff that's in Minecraft, right, you can see that they use those different textures. Oops. I just X'd. So, oops, that's not going to be. Because when you look at that idea of Minecraft and how everything is square and pixelated, then one sec. Right. The secret is to oh no, I saw it. What I want to do though is I want to make it look like the outside of a tree, and that's one of the things. That's one of them, right? I go to wall. There's this one, which actually does look like Minecraft wood, right? And then there's the one you're talking about. Oops. Right? And then there's also American Retro. Dark gray cement really isn't that dark. Me either. Yeah, everything looks so bright. Yeah, so I'm using the retro wallpaper, and I'm using the wood, and I'm using the vertical brick. And that kind of, if you look at this particular wall I'm working on, the big one, rather, then it kind of has that look that I'm looking for, kind of. But I need like I know. Yeah. Uh-huh. Right. Yeah. Sure. There's plenty of room there. At the moment, yeah. You mean to build it the size of the little wall I've got here instead of the big wall? Uh-huh. Oof. That's a lot of pieces. Yep, 900. Well, it'll lend itself out better to when I put, like, quote, roots down, right? Because the idea is maybe in a few different areas to build out just the bottom level of roots. It's going to be a tree house. So what I'm building right now is just the tree. Okay. Let's see if any of this actually looks like it'll work. I think my biggest problem here is going to be thinking in scale. I wonder. This is the disadvantage of not being one of those creative people, right? So, let's see. Okay. Trying to give it a little bit of irregular shaping, right? Hello. Well, I'm trying to create like the illusion of block type branches coming out of it. Yep, here come the rain again. You do love raining down here on the beach on this server. thing. Mhm. Then the question becomes how to make it look like leaves, right? From the top, it's easy. You can just use that silly grass texture. But from the bottom, and then I also want to make sure that I'm maybe building it up a little bit, give it some thickness. Like make everything that little window high all the way out the branch to the end. So I'll use this one as the example. Are you watching stream or are you watching? Yeah, sure. If you want to build the other house, you can do that right here and we can move it too. Well, you have the waterfall house that you wanted to build. But you have water here, you just need to build it here and then move it. Okay, never mind. I'm on your side. We'll wait till I get frustrated with this and then we'll move. That's that. So for prints, wall. Yeah, I'm gonna have to open some more and hope I get these texture blueprints. Because as I'm looking, oh well, that's not terrible. Okay. It's more of a. It's coming out brown. That's not what I'm looking for. That's definitely not what I'm looking for. Okay, so top secret time. We're going to run over here to the design bench where Maya is. And we're going to take advantage of a top secret way to get, not really top secret, way to get formulas on this server, which is if we, oh my god, the light, if we choose random formula blueprints and then choose 99, whoop, and it instantly gives me 99 formulas, right? And a lot of these are going to be duplicates that I'll just recycle, but I'll also get some, here you go, wallpapers, wallpaper, like that. So I'm going to do that twice. And then, as that's going through its stuff, I'm going to look in my inventory and click F as I mouse over these things. Wow. I haven't hit one that I don't have already at all. And all I'm doing is going down these things and hitting F. That's true. I could use the hanging vine instead of a wallpaper, right? So there's a possibility. Looking at the different, there's a nice green impressionist picture I could potentially use. Anyway, then after I go through them once, I can go back over here to the bench. Hit F. Go to disassemble. Select all. Oops. Select all. And it gives me back the fragments. Furniture die. Hanging bulb trellis. Ooh. Of course, getting up there to turn off the lights is going to be a bit of a pain, but we'll figure it out. Excuse me. Interesting. Let me see. The more I do this, the more I think I ought to work on only one side of this structure at once so I can get an idea whether I like it or not. The actual, the brown wall. Yeah, I was just thinking that because I was just doing the same observation on the other side. So yellow. Two. What side are you looking at? Like that? Yeah, I wish I had one more brownish texture. back on here. I was wondering why it was getting so warm down here. Somebody took control over the fan. I wonder. Somebody's sitting on the other side of the table. Yeah, I think. There we go. B, tilde, up. I think that raw wood, thanks to you, that raw wood has a much better look than the white one does. Alright, so let me go up. What do you think of my leaves so far? My branches? Maybe. So you got to be able to get in there somehow. And then we'll put stairs inside to get upstairs and do a little decorating inside the treehouse. See something funny if you come right over here on this side of this wall. Whee! It's a gravity zone. Hey, no. Gotta watch your ankle there. Yeah, it's a little ambitious, isn't it? Well, to be fair, I have until the 24th to finish. All right, so let me cap up over here a little bit. Yeah. I have a conference, an Atlassian conference during the day on the 20th. Still plenty of time. Oops. Yeah. Well, you have a much bigger event than I do. So. There we go. See, I thought I made my own life easier by using the glass and texturing it over it, but it turns out that the raw wood actually has the best look. Thank you. Wow. Now, let's see if this this magic. Yeah, it's not going to let me do that. Seeing if it would let me. You know how it lets you lay the wall rack down? I wonder. Yeah, hold on. If I go to... There it is. I put the... What do you mean by one more sticking out? Yeah, but how did you put the weapon rack horizontal? Yeah, it's not letting me, so I'm trying to figure out. No, there's no foundations up this high. Well, you just put it, just build. Wait. Wow. It's like, right? Wow. That's really, interesting. Now I don't know what I'd do with it unless it lets me do this. Prints, no, territory, facilities, furniture. No, it doesn't. It's just a little picture difference or color difference there. Don't know. Make it look like a tree branch with leaves on it. So. You know what I mean? Sure. I want to build a tree. A pretty Minecraft tree. How hard can it be? Oh Lord, I think I'm about to find out. Let's see what Basmus 73. Walking alone on the road when I reach home. Me and my squad are pulling up heavy to your next stream. ADD me on Discord at your name. If I had $1 for everybody who told me that they were rolling alone on my stream, but next time they were going to bring up their crew heavy, and then I Discord them, and I add them, and then they want to be my friend, and then they want to sell me something. If I had $1 for each one of those, I wouldn't have to worry about getting monetized. Because everybody has the secret. Everybody knows how to get traffic, and everybody cares about it. But ultimately, I just want to have fun playing the game. That's what I'm doing. Because just as fast as the person who created that message posted it, they disappeared. She's right. I think I missed one. And if I'm wrong, apologies, brother. Because my Discord, it's easily accessible through my channel. So if you're really interested, you can message me there. But I don't think so. Aerial hunt. What? Sorry? Didn't hear you. Yeah, that's the what do you call it? The event that's currently going on. You know the. Well, it's a decent flesh out of some ideas. Right? Here, two. What do you think of my silliness? Oh, there's my stream advertiser. Every time I do a stream, the same spammers pop in to advertise that I can get AI viewers. So that means I can have a bunch of dumbasses connected to my channel talking gibberish and not have them be my friends, who are, coincidentally, many of them, dumbasses that spout gibberish. Like me. Maybe I'm AI. What do you think? I snuck in at some point and replaced myself with AI. Maybe I build up and around to try to fill out the tree a little bit, you know? Top. We'll see. We'll see. Oops. Oh, I got 2 spammers now. Nice. Guys, if you're going to spam my channel, you got to stick around at least long enough to register as a viewer for my count. Because I'm worried about stuff like that. You know, it's funny when I looked at the picture you sent me earlier of that other um, the other picture, it reminded me a lot of the container home when we started. Right? I was just thinking of the 3 containers. Well, there's something I can do. Huh? Yep. Put it out there as a reminder. That'll give me a little bit more height. Just do a little more of this so I can see what it looks like. Maybe I'll stop trying so hard on the textures and just start really taking advantage of the greenery. And maybe if I make an ugly Minecraft house, that will just reinforce how much I love Minecraft. Which is not a lot. That's a start. It's hideous. I wonder if I'm going to run out of pieces before I... $594 out of 1,400. Yeah. Well, actually, the hanging lights are furniture, not actual building pieces. So we'll see. But I got to build something that makes it look like a tree house as opposed to just a tree. Unless I lower my aspirations, right? So part of Pixel Invasion, we're making a tree house out of blocks to look something like Minecrafty. And my appetite to build maybe stronger than my creativity. I'm not even sure how to help me here. I'm just getting rid of some of the gray textures that I had on these things. Oh, I made that one wood by accident. Hold on. Huh. Oh, I see what happened. I built these two pieces of stone. I was like, what's going on with that texture? Yeah, it's good. Ugh. Well, that's another fine mess I've gotten myself into. see if I put you to sleep before we get to the decorating phase. That's a good idea. I should do that at some point. Food. Hopefully there'll just be like one really cool thing in this build that I look back at and I go, wow, that was really cool. What's for dinner? Linguini. I just want to make some progress before I call it a night on this. Oh my gosh. You know, I know they created these wonderful lit up snap points that they say made things easier. Not my experience. You come to a party at my treehouse? Oh, the sun. I was going to say, if nothing else, you should be happy it's like raining continuously here at the beach, right? Up. And just as I said it. Oh. Am I crazy? Let's take a look here. Yes, I am. I think that helps. The vines help break up the side texture. Alright, let me just finish my branches. So I got an advertisement from my local movie theater. It says I should reserve my tickets now for the new Avengers movie, which comes out in December. I'm like, really? Should I? I mean, I'm not really an opening night kind of guy, to be fair. So. Oh yeah. But this particular theater, I think they've got, what, nine theaters? Nine, maybe more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, there's probably 9 or 10 theaters in the place. You know, yeah. Yeah. But with a premiere or with a grand opening of something like Avengers, it's probably going to be at least 3/4 of the theaters will be taken up by that. At least 7 or 8, if not all of them. And then it will be sold out. But you know what? I don't need to see it on the first night. That's what I'm saying. It's linguine, huh? Probably. I know. What do I do? Soup. Ramen. Just hack up some ramen. I'm all set. Well, it works out good. I use those konjac noodles, so I don't have a lot of carbs. My brain's probably going to melt before I get this done. Oh, goodness. All right. It's like watching leaves grow. Whoa. Right? In your house? Uh-huh. No, I saw that guy cooking. Wow, that's how you maintain that figure. Right? Yeah, I'm definitely a carb fiend, and if it's not carbs, it's like ice cream. Take a run over to the Wish Island, remind myself what the Minecraft tree looks like. Except the ones over there are all palms. I don't even know if they don't have that event on a custom server anyway, I don't think. No. Nope. Off the hook. I built a stove though. I boiled water. Claim all! To claim all my things. I'm already level 50, it doesn't matter. Oh! Here come the rain again. See, you should get a weapon on here, so that way we could go do stuff to break up the monotony of what I'm doing. Said you should have a weapon on here so we could just break up the monotony of what I'm doing and saying, okay, let's take a break and kill some shit. But then, then I have to switch servers and yeah, I'll never get back here. It only costs 1 energy link. You do, actually. There's one thing. Hold on. If you go to escape, is it events? Custom server event, you'll get stuff there. And then the other thing, you can claim it on your main. So there's one other thing in here. I don't remember where it is. It is something about if you do, I think it's events. If you do, hold on. Here it is, challenge rewards. Enter custom dungeons in 3 different custom servers. And you get a Stardust Secret Crate Epic and a Battle Pass experience card, 500 Battle Pass points for completing it. So I went and I killed the tree ant up in Way of Winter on this server, and that gave me this one right here, which is a complete a custom dungeon from start to finish. So, and then I've got to do this one. I have until August 20th for this task to go to 2 other custom dungeons and do custom servers. Good stuff, right? Stuff, huh? So I'm talking to myself? Is that what you're saying? People think that I'm hallucinating, and maybe I am AI. If I'm hallucinating, right? This is not on YouTube. Talk to me. Mm-hmm. So, oh, this is it right here. I bet you if I click this button, your voice will come up. Go ahead and talk now.
Do I have to?
No, but now you're on YouTube. See, people, I'm not crazy. I'm not talking to myself. There you go. There's evidence, right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's it. That's it. I'm talking about salmon. Thank you for letting me know. So that people didn't think I was completely insane. Although to be fair,
Well, to be fair,
no, no,
yeah.
no. To be fair, there, I mean, there's at
You,
least.
you, you,
Hold
you're
on,
building a
hold on.
Minecraft. You're building a Minecraft treehouse here.
Yeah,
See, yeah, I don't know, like.
but it's Minecraft Treehouse in Once Human, right? So no, no. To be fair, um, in many instances, because like I said, I'm not one of those mega streamers with 40,000 people watching. I honestly am talking to myself most of the time anyway. So this is nothing new. Um, but in this case, I am actually having a two-way conversation with somebody while I'm doing this. And then hopefully sometime in the next few days, I'll get back in here during boring business meetings tomorrow and while I'm working from home.
Yeah, working, huh?
And then get some of this more monotonous block laying out of the way. And then work on some sort of interior structure for the treehouse. Just getting the shape of it is a big accomplishment for this evening. And if everybody hangs on with me, all four of you out there, I will zoom out here and you can judge me on how far I've gotten with my pixelated treehouse as soon as I get done with this branch. Alright, so I've been experimenting on this branch with putting pieces and shrubs and lights and things like that. But essentially, I'll pull out of this. We'll go over here, and then I'll go into camera so I can get rid of. No, I think I'll leave surrounding characters, but I am going to get rid of the weather. Weather is fine. Time is noon. Right? And then if I go up to my Minecraft treehouse, it starts to kind of take shape. Right? So I will keep working on this over the next few days to give it the lightning, to give it the feel I want to, and then I will finish it off by putting in some furniture and make it look like a Minecraft house. And that will be the project. There. I just put a cactus in my house. A little Minecraft cactus.
Yeah, I have that one too.
Pretty much. And some flowers. We got the flower pots too, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let's see how far I got. I need to do those, and those. Oop, I lost my lighting. Yep. Moving right along. About I was gonna say I hope this gravity wall doesn't screw me up when I'm building, but it shouldn't. It's only the dream wall, I guess. Or is it just stronghold borders, I guess? I don't know. Alrighty, let me seal this up. we're going to have a challenge. And it's going to have to get creative because I'm already up to 1,150 out of 1,400 objects. So one of my branches might bite the dust. But we'll see that tomorrow. That is all the progress for tonight, and I think I might have to rethink my design a little bit because I'm going to run out of building pieces. Or I'm going to have to figure out how to make it into a treehouse with 200 objects. Not including furniture. There's still 800 and something of furniture. Maybe that's what I'll be forced to do. Use bookcases and stuff to make my walls. So, anyway, that is going to wrap it up for me for tonight. Thanks for coming and hanging out, everybody. Thanks for everybody who's watching this on the replay in YouTube or on Twitch. And if you want to hang out, just join me in Discord. The link will be in the description of either video or on my channel in Twitch.